Hi Capricorn, welcome to your career reading. I hope you're doing well. I know Capricorns have been on a bit of a roll. We've been getting some amazing cards for you, some amazing positive energies around a potential new offer, manifesting new abundance in your wealth, money, career sector. So today I'm just going to do a bit of a free-flowing kind of spread, see what messages your spirit team has for you. If this video resonates with you, please do hit that like button for me. It really helps channels like mine grow and also, reach out to other Capricorn people who would benefit from this. So do your Capricorn collective a solid and hit that like button and share with anybody that you think this might be useful for. Okay, I first want to start out by saying, or by actually checking, what your overall outlook has been lately on work. What are your thoughts? What are your beliefs when it comes to your money and career sector? This is very important because our beliefs and our thought patterns really influence our behavior. I like this. This is a very Capricorn energy for me. I've always associated kind of Saturn kind of energy with the Seven of Pentacles, because this is a very wait and watch, take a step back, evaluating, should I invest further? Should I pull back? He's kind of like nurturing these seeds and waiting for the plant to kind of get bigger, to grow. Maybe some of you are really thinking about your career as to, hey, have I been investing in all the right places? Are there areas that I could invest further that could give me more growth, more financial abundance? Some of you got money on your mind for sure. This card always kind of makes me, think of like saving, putting money away for like buying a big something. It could be a car, a house, anything that, is a significant purchase for you. Something of that sort is what I'm picking up on. But this is really nice. You've been showing me this kind of energy in your last few readings, that you're very determined and you're also patient and you're taking it one step at a time, which is such a Capricorn trait. I'm a Scorpio sun. I wish I could borrow that trait from you guys, at least, sometimes in life, because Scorpios are very impatient. Like, we want stuff done like now or yesterday. So this energy is a big struggle for me personally. So that's a little bit about me. But okay, let's get back to you. So therefore, how have you been showing up when it comes to money and career? What has your behavior been like? Oh, wow, that sounds so serious. Have you been behaving yourself, Capricorn? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. All right. How have you been showing up for your money and career sector? Ooh. Oh, Capricorn, you've been anxious. You've been worried. So my gut is telling me that some of you are really worried about cash. Like, you're a little bit low, tight on cash. And that's why maybe you've been like saving, you've been investing, or you've been really thinking about, how do I grow my coin? This is that kind of energy that I'm getting, that someone's just like, oh my God, like, I've been manifesting, I need more abundance in my financial sector. Where is it? Hold on, Capricorn, hold on. I'm sure it's coming. We'll get you some guidance on the Nine of Swords. I'm trying to think. I did a reading recently, one of the career readings, and somebody had the exact same placement. Trying to think. I think it was probably Scorpio. Okay, but can I just get one more, please, on the Nine of Swords? Because that's really interesting. Queen of Cups. You know what I'm getting, Capricorn? I'm getting that a lot of you... Okay, I'm getting like multiple messages. So the first message that I'm going to decode is that a lot of you have been spending on other people, or let's say house expenses, or if you have a family, you've been... using all your cash to look after your kids, your partner, other people, basically, and you're kind of compromising yourself, basically, and you don't have enough to like do the things that you want to do that bring you joy and peace. For some others, there is anxiety about, like, when will I get to the state of inner peace and calm? I think you've just been saving for so long that a lot of you are anxious that, will this state of zen and calm and peace about money ever come into my life? Or is it, like, coming soon? That's the anxiety. I think the anxiety is that it's become the system's a bit too stressed out, right? So when I say the system, I mean like your ecosystem of where you're earning money, how much you're earning, how much you're putting away, how much you're spending. The whole like spreadsheet of, hey, how do I budget month to month? That kind of thing has bogged you down, Capricorn. And it's not just you, it will bog down anyone, right? Maybe some of you have a lot of responsibilities. You've been looking after a lot of people, like helping other family members and things like that. And that's taking a toll on you, Capricorn. So the one piece of advice I have for you right away is that, as hard as it may seem, you need to zone out a little bit and try and see how you can look after your own self, and how you can at least give yourself, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes every day. Just meditate. Maybe it could be first thing in the morning before you go to bed. Or, if you're getting really stressed out in the middle of a day about your finances, I know it's super hard. Trust me, I totally get this. It's super hard to calm yourself down when there's like a gazillion things going on in your head, and like, everybody just wants a little piece of you, and you're like, oh my God, like, can I just have a second to myself? That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up on. So you need to figure out, and for each one of you, it'll be different, what your refuel is. You need to figure out what can fuel this emotion back into your life, because right now you're engaging in Pentacles and Swords energy. Okay, so Pentacles is very tactile, very practical, almost kind of like slightly serious. Nine of Swords is very up in your head, like a gazillion thoughts going at like 1,000 miles an hour in your head. Queen of Cups is here to remind you that take a beat, Capricorn. Slow your roll, like take a beat. If you do, because I'm getting that phrase. Sometimes in order to really accelerate, you first have to slow down. I have a feeling that you guys are like literally burnt out or almost at burnout stage. This is like a reminder, a wellness reminder, that you need to take some time out, maybe take a day off from work, take a weekend, take a week if you can afford to do so. Look, whatever your situation. So this is how you've been showing up, because you've been saving. Money has been slightly tight. You've been putting money away. And that's making you anxious, because you just want to feel happy. You want to feel liberated. You want to feel comfortable. You want to feel light in your skin. But unfortunately, it seems like it's a bit of a struggle right now. Okay, let's see, what has your past experience been in your money and career sector? The Hermit. Maybe you've been feeling pretty alone in this journey, that you kind of have to do it all on your own. And maybe some of you are, let's say, like single parents, providing for kids, providing for other elderly family members. And it's just a lot on you. Oh my God, Capricorn, I'm so sorry. I'm really sensing this is going to resonate with maybe a specific group, but I'm really picking up that some of you are really feeling like, oh my God, I've been like on this journey all by myself. So therefore, what are your expectations from work and money? Death to the rebirth. Yes, you want this unlock. You want this, death to this anxiety and a brand new beginning. Like, look at that, the light shining through all the darkness. I love the representation of the Death card in the Light Seers Tarot deck, which is the deck that I'm using today, because it calls it out. It says the infinite cycle between death and rebirth. There's a small infinity sign between the words death and rebirth. And my eyes always go to that infinity sign when I get this card, because for me, it's like, basically a reminder that life's never going to be perfect. It's always going through its ebbs and flows. It's always going to give us happy moments, but there will be days when, stuff just seems really difficult, like everything seems like a bit of a challenge. It's a very good reminder for us to get that perspective that this too shall pass. This too shall pass, Capricorn. I think I might just title your reading that. This too shall pass. But you need to believe this, and I think this is great that your expectations are that, okay, I could have a rebirth, I could have a cycle. And I know I read all your comments, and thank you so much for all the love and support on the Capricorn readings that I've done in the last few weeks and months. I know all of you are eager to get that big break, get that new opportunity, unlock this whole money-making potential, remove yourself from this anxiety. Let's look at what is happening in your environment. What are the influences, what are the energies in your environment right now? Okay, Eight of Pentacles, you're working super hard. I also think that there are ideas, there are possibilities to grow your coin. From the 7, we're moving on to the 8. So I think this is quite good. Just remember that, there are positive influences in your environment that can help you get out of this anxiety state, get out of this always feeling very stressed about money or having a lack mindset. It's very interesting. On this Eight of Pentacles, I'm always drawn to like the books, the little the candle, the plant, all these things around her. I feel like this is tying back to the Queen of Cups. Some of you really need to go back to your Zen state, like where you do your best work. So let's say if you're an entrepreneur or a creative professional and you're facing a bit of a creative block, Spirit wants you to know that you need to go back to either a physical place or a mental place, or meditate into a place where you can start to pull all these facets of almost like the rainbow here, the different elements of your emotions, your experiences, your worldview, your belief system, and bring it all together into that amazing potential, Capricorn, that you have within you. Wow, I'm getting like so many messages from this Eight of Pentacles, and I don't always get that from this card. So I definitely think there's a specific message for the Capricorn collective here. I feel some of you have forgotten how powerful you are, how skilled and talented you are, like how many little things or how many big things or what you bring in your toolkit of skills, toolkit of what you can bring to the world. And let this reading, if nobody lately has reminded you of that, let me be that person who reminds you that you have so much to offer to the world, Capricorn. Where have you kind of started to play small just because, society or like our capitalistic society or, whatever your social influences are, wherever you're watching from the world, your worldview, your country, your parents, your family, your partner, we're all influenced by all these different things around us that make us start to believe that, we're not worthy of something, or this is how much I deserve and this is how much I don't deserve. I want you to go back to the drawing board and start again. And I know it sounds scary, but you have it within you to come up with a master plan. That's the word that I'm hearing. You have a master plan waiting to come out of you, Capricorn. That is the opportunity around you. If you could just center yourself, give yourself those 15 minutes of stillness every day and do it for, let's say, 21 days or 30 days, I have a feeling this plan will start to become very evident to you. That's what your spirit team wants you to know, because your skills and your strengths in this current moment are 10 of Wands. Yeah, this is actually a skill. This is actually a strength for you. The burdens, completion of a cycle, this long journey, this long trail that you've been on with your bags and baggage. Maybe some of you have the strength of actually picking up everything and starting again. Maybe some of you can physically relocate to that calmer place that brings you back to your definition of whatever is peace, whatever is calm in your head, because till you're not centered, till you're not peaceful, I just worry that perhaps you've been manifesting that manic state, manifesting that messy state all the more. Now, I'm not saying that's true for everyone, but I don't know, I'm getting a very specific message that till you don't find your peace and your calm, you have the ability to drop these burdens. You have the ability to start a brand new chapter after the completion of the 10 of Wands, because each suit in the tarot goes from an ace to a 10, and then you have the court cards of page, knight, queen, and a king. So 10 indicates a long, winding journey has come to an end, or is coming to an end. You have the potential to turn the page, Capricorn. Turn the page. This too shall pass. Wow, I am loving this for you. Your readings have been on like some next level, deep, profound kind of healing, realizations, epiphanies. So let's see, who are the people who's around you, like in a very human sort of sense, that can help you, or what are the opportunities? The Four of Cups wanted to show itself. I'm going to put it back. I don't typically take jumpers, but clearly she has a message for you, which is you've been feeling a bit like despondent and a bit like blah, but look at this. And again, the same rainbow colors like the Eight of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit Team, which is a confirmation that my message on the Eight of Pentacles, where I was telling you that you have a master plan waiting to come out of you, you really do, Capricorn. This is a reminder. They wanted me to probably double click on that message, and that's why they gave me a very similar looking card. But let's see, who are the people in your environment that can help you right now? Page of Wands, there is somebody youthful, perhaps younger, maybe even it could be your children, could be like maybe you work with kids and they are your inspiration. Look at this. This is that playful bout of energy. There are people around you, there are people in your environment, I bet you, Capricorn, who would love to collaborate with you in this playful way, bringing out this cycle of, of life, of the ebbs and flows, who believe in your journey, who want to be an equal partner with you. There's definitely a youthful, younger, or doesn't have to be physical age, but just somebody who exhibits this kind of youthful energy. This is obviously an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius kind of fire sign energy, but it doesn't have to be. It's not so much about the sun sign, because they could have strong fire in any part of their chart, right? So don't go so much by the sun sign, but it's more just somebody who can throw their worries to the wind and just have fun. That's kind of what you need. I think you've just been in this state for too long, and I'm sensing somebody who's tired, somebody who's like, cut me some slack, who's like literally cannot wait any longer for this new chapter to begin, but is so skilled, has so many skills, in their toolkit, but just feels a little bit lonely. You need to come out of this hermit mode, or unfortunately, if you've not had the luxury of a team and you've been working all on your own, there are now people that can offer you support, that can help you. So therefore, what's the likely outcome? Ooh, I am loving this. The Queen of Wands is what I want. I love this outcome. So I have a feeling the minute you start, so it's a step-by-step process. First, you need to come out of this anxiety. You need to come out of this anxious state, because manifesting this creativity, and even if you don't work in a very creative profession, manifesting your masterpiece, your work, is going to be very hard from this state. You want to manifest from this state, which is the Queen of Cups, centered, zen, connected to her center, connected to her core, right? With me so far, Capricorn? Then you have somebody or some people in your environment who want you to have some fun, who are going to evoke that feeling of fun, of like youthfulness. So it doesn't matter if you're like 90 years old watching this video, and more power to you if you are, that's amazing. But you kind of like, they come in and they help you elevate to a Queen of Wands energy. And look at her, she's so in her element, she's having fun. She doesn't have a care in the world or what other people think about her. She is in her element. Capricorn, what's happened to you is that you've been hermiting, or you've been left out alone to figure all this out, and you've almost felt powerless over that situation. I want you to know that say this with me, you are stronger than your environment. You are bigger than your worries. You are so powerful. You can manifest the outcome of your dreams the minute you recognize that this is within your control. This is within your control. Write down, if it helps you, journal what is keeping you away from moving to Queen of Cups stage, from anxiety stage. Who can help you have some fun in life? Because it could be fun in any area of your life, and that starts to spill over into other areas of our life. I'm sure you guys watch him. He's amazing. He's big time on YouTube. Minopon, right? So Chris, shout out to Chris. He always says this, that when something is not working out at work, it's probably because he's not having enough fun in other areas of his life. Or if he's been having too much fun, then somehow, he feels that facet of his life starts to go down, because life is about balancing out energies. I'm sure I did a horrible job of explaining his life philosophy, but hopefully you got the point that we need to have fun in different aspects of our life, or we need to have, and when we're too stuck in this emotion, we need to come out of it. We need to step out of it. We sometimes almost need to fool our brain and do something so amazingly fun that gives us so much joy, that suddenly, even in our work and career sector, this energy starts to spill over. I want you to think about this. What can you do to fuel yourself so that this energy, the Page of Wands, who is somebody in your environment, makes this Queen of Wands almost a reality for you? This is your likely outcome. So I'm really excited for you, because I have a feeling most of you will be able to traverse this and come out of this, because your likely outcome is the Queen of Wands. And look, tarot is always about potential. What ultimately ends up happening is obviously, subject to your actions and how you interpret this advice or what you do with it, right? So ultimately, I never want to say or think that, tarot is the be all, the end all. This is information. This is signal for you to tell you what's around you, what's possible. And then ultimately what you make of it is obviously, your own doing. So how is this going to make you feel? Oh, I'm so excited to pull this last card. How is this going to make you feel when the Queen of Wands comes in? Come on, Capricorn. It's going to make you feel like this amazing Fool energy. You can finally jump off that cliff and take that leap of faith towards your destiny, towards your higher purpose, towards this unlock that I bet you know it in your soul, that you bring so much to the table. Let's say you work in a company, you work in a like a job that doesn't really motivate you, because you know that you bring so much. You bring all these 8 different types of skills. You bring all of this to the table. You just need to start to recognize that. And I think somebody in your environment, could be your kids, could be other kids, maybe you work at a school, could be just somebody younger, somebody youthful, comes in, helps you, and boom, you suddenly remember who you are. And who are you? You're the Queen of Wands. And obviously tarot is gender neutral, but you step into your power, Capricorn. This is within your control. Please do not forget this. To come out a 9 of Swords, to go to Queen of Cups, to take the help of people who want to have some light-hearted energy exchange with you, go for that. It's going to help you step into your Queen of Wands. I know this is happening for you because this is your likely outcome. But there's a reason we call it likely outcome, because we want you to also be empowered in your own actions and take the right steps to make this a reality. I loved this for you. Literally, when I was shuffling and asking, like, how is it going to make Capricorn feel? I could feel it in my bones that something really amazing is going to show up as the final card. And I think the Fool is so opportune. And look at this. What did I say? It goes from Ace to the 10. You drop your bags and baggage. You're done with the long, windy path. And boom, you're right at the beginning of a brand new, beautiful chapter. And oh my God, I'm just connecting the dots here. What did I say? Death, rebirth. Death to anxiety and birthing this Queen of Cups, this Page of Wands, capitalizing on your environment of fun, energetic exchange, coming into your own, centering yourself, and look at that, feeling like the Queen of Wands. Oh my God, I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Please tell me how this resonated. I really, really hope that this was helpful for you. It offered you some clarity. It gave you some encouragement, because there is so much that you have, Capricorn, that you bring to the table. And I want you to remember what's in your toolkit. And I want you to think about who in your environment could you sort of, leverage. And, we don't have to always do life on our own. We don't have to be the hermit. We can get help. We can be open to receiving help. There are people who, oh my God, okay, well, I was still shuffling, but they've given you a card already. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Oh my God, okay, we will take it. I love this card for you, but I'm going to get you one more. What is the final message you want Capricorn to know? And I want to ask a very specific thing. What do you want them to know that can help them really understand that, or help them realize the power they have to come out of the 9 of Swords and to jump to the Queen of Cups? Please show me the strongest message that you can give them. Help them jump from the 9 of Swords to the Queen of Cups. When I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. Ooh, okay. Very, very interesting and a very insightful message from your spirit team. And I think it's very important because you have so much going for you, Capricorn. This is that toolkit, the skill set that I've been talking about. And that you have to, I know this journey has been difficult, but you have to be grateful for what it's done for you, what you've become, given your trials and tribulations, the lessons. I can feel good along the way to what I desire. feel good, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, taking that leap of faith. It's all coming. And you are the super attractor, Capricorn. You need to have unwavering faith in the universe. Oh my God, Capricorn, I love this for you. Please let me know in the comment section how this resonated. Hit that like button for me if you enjoyed this, and please subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.